imagine me listening to people. I would have not made over thousands of dollars. That's crazy. Well, first of all, if a mental health professional who prides themselves in mental health is giving someone mental health advice, and they themselves are literally going to school for that, and now recently they're doing things that are not helping people with mental health, what does that mean? And especially, like, you're literally giving advice and you're doing weird stuff online. It's crazy.
So here we go, y'all, another Tophiachu video. It's been a little bit since I talked about Tophiachu, a couple days, but there's already a lot going on in the news cycle. Brother Chu has been supporting Diddy, which isn't really a surprise, right, considering his history. And Tophiachu doesn't seem to mind, as she's mindlessly rambling, you know, while her mom is supposedly in the hospital. Now, this is a lot to unpack. So with me, I got my homie Major Chinchilla.
How's it going, everybody? Thank you so much for having me here, Lemur. I just got to say that off the rip. And guys, we've got so much to talk about today. First off, when it comes to Brother Chu and his Diddy support, I mean, could we expect anything less from Brother Chu? The guy got caught up for talking to an 18-year-old, potentially younger, deciding they were going to be his Valentine. And Brother Chu, I think he's older than Tophia. He's like in his 30s. How the heck are you going to be talking to an 18-year-old, bro? She's probably still in high school. You would have nothing in common except for one thing. You're both interested in high schoolers. That's the one thing you guys would probably have in common. You watching Dora the Explorer, that ended years ago for her, but you know, Brother Chu, he's an oddball. We don't even have to say that. But that's not all, guys, because of course, Mama Chu finally went to the hospital, something we've all been expecting throughout every single video you've seen of mine and Lemur's. One thing is consistent, besides us being hilarious, it's that Mama Chu is coughing every single minute in the background. Tophiachu is just ranting a little bit. Well, you get a nice little Mama Chu cough every now and then, like a nice exclamation point on it. And we all knew something was going to come of this, but we never knew when. I mean, we knew it was going to be soon, but when was it? Well, it turns out it was today. I don't want to spoil it too much, but Tophiachu basically left Mama Chu stranded in a hospital while she sat back in the car just relaxing, finally on her own, ranting and raving about her and Brother Chu's problems.
That's right, folks. Earlier in the week, we saw that Brother Chu's car had the words "Free Diddy" written on the back of it. If you guys haven't seen that image, I'll flash it up right now. And it got me and Chilla thinking, who would write "Free Diddy" on the back of Brother Chu's car? Well, it turns out it was Brother Chu himself, and the person that admitted this was Tophiachu. Let's watch the clip, folks.
Like, again, in the beginning, like, people making all those baby oil jokes until they found out, like, the severity of the situation. Yeah, and then people stopped making jokes. That's when the jokes did not become funny. When, like I said, trigger warning, like, 10-year-old involved. I don't think, like, making light of the situation when a 10-year-old's involved, like, yeah, but people didn't know the severity of the situation until everything started coming out. So, yeah. I don't got, my views differ. And I mean, it's not like, in a sense, it is a joke, but in a sense, it's not a funny joke. And I can't tell people how to joke. That's just... Yeah, they are disgusting, but people was making the baby oil jokes way before they knew the severity of the situation. And then, because people was clowning him because, like, 1,000 bottles of baby oil? Where do you buy 1,000 bottles of baby oil? Like, and to people, it was a funny thing until things started coming out and they were like, oh, I'm sorry, those jokes were not it. And after that, people just stopped making the baby oil jokes. At that point, it's not funny. You can't, well, we can't because it's on there. There's nothing I could do about that. I can't because this whole car is spray painted. I can't do anything about it. I can't do anything about that because the whole car spray paint, it's stuck on there. I mean, to an extent, it'll probably wash off eventually. I literally said I didn't agree. What more do you want from me? Like, this is so crazy. Like, people come at me and they said, I don't agree. I don't agree. I do not agree. I don't support Diddy. Where did I say I supported Diddy? I even literally said, because I told my mom, I said, I don't even like that's on there. Thank you for becoming a 5-month subscriber. I literally told my mom that, and I said, watch, if these trolls literally actually read what's on the car, we're gonna get it, I said. And I already knew it. I already told my mom. Because although he was like making jokes, like literally, I said that joke is not funny considering that a 10-year-old's involved. Like how him and his friends joke and how people joke. I like I said, I don't agree. I don't. I don't agree at all. No. I don't agree. So don't put that on me. You can put the blame on... No, you can't. Actually, don't. You can put the blame on me. What is that song? I was gonna say R. Kelly. It's not R. Kelly, it's Akon. Why do you ask me to speak on stuff that has nothing to do with me? Do you not listen to my story? I said I'm not speaking on that. If it has nothing to indirectly do with me, I'm not speaking on it, considering the fact that I don't... Like, someone said, I told you so, now you know you should speak on it. Because so I'm like, I don't know enough. I have to see something with my own eyes to speak on something. And obviously, I'm not in people's business. Plus, like I said, we're in the car with him, like, a lot of the time. So I really don't know what's going on with the situation. It doesn't make sense. Why would I ask him? Like, I don't care about Reddit. They have no jobs. Like, why would I ask him something about a Reddit page that has jobless people in it? I don't need to ask people or be in their business. What I need to do is focus on myself. And I gotta get to the bag, okay? I don't got time to get to the useless stuff that Reddit posts because they don't have a job. Imagine hitting someone all day.
You know, guys, when we first discovered that Brother Chu had something about Diddy written across his car, we was all confused about what happened, but the thing that made the most sense is that the Chu crew just ventured off to the library visiting their favorite security guard, and while they were out, some people went and spray painted the car, wrote something about Diddy because, obviously, we all know the Diddy Chu meme by this point, so that's what everyone expected, and in fact, I was like, that's 100% what happened. There's no way anything else did. But later on, we discovered that, in fact, it wasn't some random strangers who did it. Lemur was the one to tell me that, in fact, it was Brother Chu who done it to himself. Now, that was incredibly confusing to me because, first off, you already know the meme. Why would you do that to yourself? It makes absolutely no sense. Like, he was on video not too long ago with the guy going like, hey, are you Tophiachu's brother? And he's like, who, me? No, that's someone else. But I do get that a lot. Weird, isn't it? It's like, Brother Chu, you are the one guy in the world who can't deny who you are. You look exactly like Cyrax. There's little denying it, but, you know, he still tried. So it's weird that he would write Diddy on his car, like, making sure everybody knew it was them. And he gave him a nice new spray paint job. It's like you are going to get called out in public every time you go out now. There's no escaping it. And as Tophiachu said, you're going to get nothing but hate now. Like, this was just a bad move no matter what. I mean, I guess Brother Chu isn't much of a thinker, but you would at least imagine that he would have some more hindsight than this.
That's absolutely right, Chilla. Brother Chu is a grown-ass man, and he's making free Diddy jokes. And Tophiachu's defending it as if this is just something that people joke about. It's one thing to joke about baby oil. It's another thing to fully support a PDF file, plaster him on the back of your car, and tell everybody to free him. That's crazy shit. Those don't equate at all.
Could you imagine if Squid did it?
Dude, you already know that if Squid did this shit, Tophiachu would be going off right now. She would be ranting on her Instagram story, on her TikTok story, making a live stream about it. It would be like the end of the world to Tophiachu.
And it's like, you hate Squid so much, but thank goodness Squid ended up exposing you and blowing you up, because it ended up bringing a lot more eyes to the situation. Now a lot more people know about what's going on and can see the way Tophiachu treats Mama Chu, or just the lack of care that she provides her, because look where we're at now. Mama Chu is in the hospital.
That's right, Chilla. Mama Chu has a case of the Chu-ronavirus. But all jokes aside, her health is at serious risk right now, and Tophiachu doesn't seem to care as she rambles on in her car. But here's some stories where Tophiachu talks about Mama Chu's issues and tries to gain sympathy.
So this Jeremy stuff, right? I just want to say something. It's misogynistic of you to tell stay-at-home mothers and women to go fold laundry. Like, that's the misogyny talking in him. And it's the fact that he has said that, and now it doesn't help you with the whole beach waiver situation. Like, let's be for real. Now people are gonna go buy beach waiver because of what you said. For you to sit here and give advice and then tell people to go fold laundry, and I think it started because someone told him about the issues they were having with TikTok Shop, and when TikTok Shop went down for, or when TikTok went down for 12 hours, how they haven't been able to make it since, and they were like asking advice on that, I think, and that's when the statement of, if it doesn't work out, go fold the laundry came in. But I think it stemmed because of someone asking him about the TikTok Shop, because they said that they're not making it or something. Since it went down, a lot of stuff has changed, and it's a lot harder for people, which I agree. But to say that to women, especially, it's misogynistic. Like, I'm sorry, that's very misogynistic. That was not good. So now, I'm pretty sure people are going to be like, oh, no, I think that beach waiver is starting to look a little good now. Because I saw Amy Jackson make a video saying how she never cited, and that she was promoting the beach waiver and how people's true colors really show, and I was like, oop. Yeah, that's crazy. Like, men don't have no filter sometimes. They just say whatever they want to, and then that happens. You get canceled. Well, I mean, you can't really cancel people, but they're trying to cancel him. So Cole Kerrigan coming out and talking about his situations and literally saying that his account was randomly deleted because he's talking about what happened with the Jeffree Star, Tana Moja, Team 10, all of that. Saying his account randomly got deleted. First of all, people don't like you because you lie. You're a known liar. You don't tell the truth. You lied in certain situations, like you lied about the Ace family, right? I don't like Austin McBroom or the Ace family. I used to watch it because my friend used to watch the Ace family. So she was like, watch the Ace family, right? So I was like, okay. She's like, they're a family vlogger channel, and Catherine, Austin, and their kids. And I was like, okay, cool. Whatever, and then, so anyways, it's crazy to me because it's just like you literally lied in a lot of situations and expect people to just forget. You can't come on the internet and lie about a lot of things and then not expect to be held accountable. Imagine coming and saying this, and it's not even true. Like, during the whole Ace family situation, you lied on Austin McBroom, and come to find out that what you said was not the truth. Sometimes we need to be truthfully honest and stop saying, like, oh, I was a victim, when no, you weren't a victim because you came online and lied. Not cool.
Beyonce dropping a collab with Ultra. People could barely afford the tickets for Cowboy Carter, which I couldn't get cause I can't afford it. Unless you giving it away, we broke. I want to get back into makeup. I felt happy when I did makeup. When I have time to go live, I will. Sorry, y'all, I'm at the hospital with my mother. She is not feeling well. When my mom gets sick, it doubles with her asthma and thyroid problems, but it's not too bad, don't worry. When one gets sick, we all get sick. I'm feeling a sore throat coming on, hopefully I don't catch it too. But if I react negatively to this nasty DM I just got, I'd be a bully, like I can't even share it because it will get taken down. Thank y'all for the prayers. I appreciate the positive messages.
This shit is crazy, y'all. Tophiachu is sitting here ranting about every single random drama she can think of, bringing up names I haven't heard of since 2016. Why is she talking about Team 10? I have no idea what the fuck this girl is even speaking on, like what dramas she's even referring to. But this is all taking place while her mom is in the hospital. Her mom with asthma and other breathing problems, right? Who got sick. And she's sitting here rambling about random internet drama. She has to know by now that she has some kind of internet addiction. Because how are you dealing with this shit in real life? You know, you got evicted. You're living in your car. Your mom's sick. And you neglect her to talk about internet drama. It's insane.
You know what I find insane about all of this, Lemur? Is that Tophiachu could have avoided it all for the most part. If she would have just went and got a job and just did TikTok on the side, earned some decent money off of it, Tophiachu with all of her family members in one spot might have been doing well. And you got Mama Chu breathing in all those fumes from Tophiachu and Brother Chu. It's just not a good combination, especially with her smoking on top of that. With everything compounding on top of one another, it's a surprise we haven't been in this situation sooner. I mean, for all we know, there might be only 2 Chus left in the crew here soon, because they're not going to go find Papa Chu.
Speaking of Papa Chu and his multi-millions of dollars, let's talk about Tophiachu and her hundreds of thousands she's made off of TikTok. According to Tophia, if she would have listened to the haters, she would have never made any money and been successful. But in reality, the whole reason that she's stuck where she is today is because of TikTok. But according to this live stream clip here, Tophiachu thinks that she's earning an honest living, that she's making thousands of dollars. What do y'all think?
Imagine me listening to people. I would have not made over thousands of dollars. That's crazy. Well, first of all, if a mental health professional who prides themselves in mental health is giving someone mental health advice, and they themselves are literally going to school for that, and now recently they're doing things that are not helping people with mental health, what does that mean? And especially like you're literally giving advice and you're doing weird stuff online, it's crazy. You shouldn't be giving mental health advice if this is the stuff you're doing online. I don't care if it's 2 years ago. If I had taken that advice, my life would have been more screwed. People are not setting me up for success. They're setting me up for failure because they're a failure. They will never get anywhere in life just like I am. And they're mad that they're not in the same position that I am. If that makes sense. I didn't waste all Karen's time. I'm not the one that how did I waste on Karen's time when I didn't even go to on Karen? Dumb. I didn't go to on Karen. On Karen came to me and asked me if I wanted to go on live and defend myself. I knew she was gonna have that live stream whether I went on or not. She was gonna have it with or without me, whether or not I'm a scammer. And because I was being labeled a scammer, I said sure to clear my name because I'm not gonna sit here and let people call me a scammer. Obviously, you clearly don't know how Karen's court worked. Karen's court worked is that even if you didn't show up, she was gonna have to have the topic anyways, with or without me, because that's how you create content. Use your common sense. You're not a content creator, you wouldn't understand. And if I had not went on there, it would have been a lot worse. Because then people would have went up there and said stuff about me, and then I'm not there to defend myself. That's how content creation works. You either do or you don't. But life goes on. Like, there was someone that had a YouTube video that's like, you know what? They offered to make the YouTube video, and basically they said, I want to make this YouTube video, and I want to talk to you, and get all the information before I make this video. I didn't want to do that because of the on-camera situation. You want to know what happened? He said, well, I'm still going to make the video. Like, I can't stop people. That's how content creation works. People got to pay their bills. Why do you think there's all those horrible YouTube videos about me with 400,000 views on YouTube? Because let me tell you something, they made thousands of dollars off of that. People got bills they got to pay. They ain't going to care whether you say no or not. I can say no, but they can still do it. It's their page. I can't tell people what not to do. Like, hello? If I had taken the advice of those people, I would have been screwed money-wise. I wouldn't have had no money for this car, the transmission. I wouldn't have been able to afford to get my car out of tow because all the money would have been gone because it would have went to bills, and then I would have had to wait the next 2 weeks to get paid. Like, bro, that is insane. People steer me in the wrong direction and I get screwed over. And then to literally sit here and be like, well, what did we learn? What about the people that got doxxed on Discord that are doxing people with my situation? What did they learn? Especially because Isaac said that his mom loved getting spam calls. That's a lie. How come you didn't tell him to get off the internet? Oh, so no, but here's the problem. Someone said, because why are you harassing them? When I said, if I was harassing people online, you wouldn't have the same energy that you have because I'm getting harassed, saying, why are they harassing me? Sure enough, someone said, well, why are you harassing them? Again, it's because it's me. But when other people are doing it, you're not asking them why they're harassing someone. Let's make that 100% clear. What did they learn? It doesn't make sense to be sitting here, thank you for the rose, and saying that it's my fault because I did get blamed by people from the Discord that they got doxxed. I don't have anything to do with that. If you're going around doxing people, that's not my fault. That's your fault. Don't dox people and you won't get doxed. Why am I to blame? And then people sit here and say it's my fault, but yet when you don't have the same energy when it's happening to me, and I don't bother nobody. I don't bother anybody. I'm not getting offline and risking thousands of dollars because you're a hating ASS hoe that wishes you could be where other people are.
I just find it so funny that Tophiachu can just be sitting there looking outside of her car window, yelling into her phone, and just thinking, I'm so much better than all of these people. I've earned thousands of dollars off TikTok. It's like, Tophiachu, you literally wake up, have a mental breakdown from all of the comments that you read, get over it, go to the library, just build your ego back up, yelling at Mamachu. That's probably how she gets it back. Comes back on, does another live stream, and just repeats over and over again. Like, your life is not desirable at all. And when you say you've earned thousands of dollars, that's kind of all. And one other thing, Tophiachu, when you're like, I don't mess with nobody, but everyone wants to pry into my business. Tophiachu, you are the worst person about seeing a drama on TikTok, inserting yourself into it with no knowledge of what's going on, and you always get heat from it every single time. It never works out for you, but you're going to say you don't mess with anybody. That's one of the biggest things you're known for.
But with that being said, that's all we have for today's video. I want to give a massive thank you to the homie Major Chilla for being part of the video. It's always nice to have him on the channel.
Thank you so much, Leap and Lemur, for having me here. It's always fun to stop by. But if you guys want to come and check out the channel, I dropped a Nova video today about him talking to some minors again. The Pudgy Predator is back at it. So if you want to check that out, make sure to stop by. Thanks so much, Lemur, and I'll catch you next time, homie.
Anyway, y'all, that's it for this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you watched all the way to the end, you're the best. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.